Thanks for doing this.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm wondering, as you guys get ready here to play a season, or at least get the season started, what sort of concerns do you guys have as players about safety and about just being able to make sure that you can handle everything you need to handle just to have a season and to play safely?
Obviously, there's definitely some concerns just from what's going on, with seeing what's going on with COVID and all that. But we trust in our medical team and everyone around us to keep us safe, and all our teammates too have been doing the right thing on and off the court. So our concerns aren't really there. We know each guy is going to do what they can to have a season. So we're just going to keep pushing forward and do whatever we can so we can have a season.
How important is it to be mature enough as a team to handle that stuff in the right way? Because it seems like in order to play and be safe, you're going to have to make sacrifices and not do things you would normally do in college. How mature of a team do you need to be to make sure you all handle that in the right way?
Yeah, no, that was a big word you used there. It was sacrifice, because we each and every one of us know we need to do that, from seniors down to freshmen, and comes maturity with that, knowing you can't go to parties or be out and about with a lot of people or on campus around a lot of people. We got to make sacrifices so we can have a season. So we've been good about just staying at our cribs and not doing much other than just working out.
Okay, Steve Hellwagon, next.
All right. Well, hey, Kyle, just what was your thought, I guess, when the Big Ten came back and said that they would play football, which seems to be a good indication that perhaps the winter sports will be able to go on. It seemed like there'd been kind of a hard line from the league, and then it seemed like some things have changed. Just was that a relief in your mind to know that it seems like winter sports ought to be able to go on, or what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we were super excited, first off for the football team, because, we've seen how hard those guys have been working and, how bad they wanted to play. So we were just super excited for them and that they get to, have a season now. And then, just the hope for us to be able to play. And then once they announced for us that we were starting, when we were going to start, super geeked up that we're going to have a season. We're just happy we're going to be able to play.
And your roster's kind of split almost down the middle, guys who were there last year and 6 or 7 new guys with transfers and the freshmen. Just, are you happy with the commitment, the buy-in that you've seen out of the newer guys in the last couple of months? And do you feel like this is a team that can come together pretty quick when the time comes?
Yeah, 100%. The new guys have been great. They fit our program really well. Each guy is bought in 100%. And, we've been working really hard. Our team chemistry is, slowly building every day, with practices and lifts and, just being around each other. So team chemistry is there. It's something we just need to continue to improve. And, I'm definitely happy with the new guys being here.
Okay, Tony.
What do Justin and Seth, what kind of dynamic do they bring to the team that maybe wasn't there a year ago on the court?
You said Justin and Seth or Justice and Seth?
Justice, I'm sorry. And Seth.
No, I mean, they're going to be huge. We were able to see, what Justice could do last year, just playing with us in practice. And, obviously with Seth, just how well he did at Harvard. So, we're excited to see what they can bring, offensively and defensively to this team. We're going to see more and more of that as practices, ramp up. But I'm definitely excited about them.
Just looking at the roster, there's a lot of body types like that on the roster, including you. How does that work? Where do you put everybody?
I think that's just going to give us a lot of depth. We're going to, be able to play a lot of guys, be able to, play a lot of different ways. So, we're excited to see what we can do with that and, have matchup problems, with certain teams. So.
Okay, Steven, you're up.
Hey, Kyle, you just asked about the various body types. A lot of you guys are between 6'6" and 6'8", 6'9", that type of body type. Have you seen that more in what you've been able to see so far show up as a positive more on the defensive end or on the offensive end?
I could say both, because I would say, all these guys we have are able to move very well, athletic. So really that's going to translate offensively and defensively, with matchup problems on the offensive end, and then, just being able to have size on the defensive end. So I think it's a good thing, with the guys we do have. So more positive.
And I guess what type of experience can Abel bring to this team here? As you know, he's been a starter before at a college basketball level. Excuse me.
You said Abel?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean he's a very experienced guy. We're excited to see what he can bring to the team. As a vet like that coming in. So we're excited to have him and see what it brings.
Hey, Colin?
Hey, Kyle, I think you're listed on the roster right now at 225, and I just wonder when Caleb's gone, are you actually 225, and do you think that you're going to be playing in the post more? And how do you think your body's going to handle that?
Yeah, I'm about 225 right now. I'm still I've cut off a lot of body fat too and gained more muscle, so that's something I was working on in the off season. But playing in the post is something that I've been doing and I like to do. So I'm just gonna keep working on doing that and get used to playing against guys that have more weight on me. So I just gotta use my quickness in that aspect and try to use my other attributes as to my advantage.
And how different do you think that this team really feels just when you get on the court, the speed that you guys play at, the types of looks you're getting? Because when you lose a guy like Caleb and you bring in a lot of the guys you have, just it feels altogether just entirely different. With you guys on the court, have you gotten that feel yet?
Not much. We still have a lot, more time to get together with each other. We've done, some skills with the team and stuff like that. But I think we definitely need to feel it out more to see kind of how we're going to play together and how we want to play together. But yeah, losing a guy like Caleb and, losing those guys is going to be a huge hit to the team, but, we think we're bringing in a lot of really good guys and we have a lot of good returning players, just to, fill that gap.
Let's go.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Bill, one quick one, and we'll switch to CJ Walker.
Thanks. Kyle, I'm just wondering what your impressions are of Ibrahima through some of these practices. I think there was an expectation that he'd come in maybe a little bit raw and have to figure some things out, but now that he's a year into this, what stood out about him?
Yeah, no, he's been improving a lot, strength-wise, working in the weight room, even out on the court, doing skill workouts, with Coach T and being together as a team. So definitely seen improvement in him. I'm excited to see, what he can bring during practice. So we're still trying to figure that out.